Hey, what's going on, guys? Rhino here, bringing you hate mail episode 1. Gotta start over because of the new channel. And we're starting off with a comment that just received on my new channel. He posted a comment, I responded to it, and this is his response. Let me start off by saying that this isn't meant as hate mail, or at least it doesn't appear to be meant as hate mail. I'm just calling it that because of the name of the series, but this is a point he's bringing up about the freedom situation that he got wrong. That's incorrect, and I'm going to respond to that and tear it to shreds. Well, not really. I'm not going to do it in a dick way like I sometimes do, because this guy isn't acting like a dick like some of the other people are. But here we go. ThezRhino. I'm not referring to the misleading title incident that was related to the comment I posted in response to him. That is a sketchy issue with YouTube. You are most likely flagged by multiple users to have that of happened, which I personally think should be looked into more than just flagging channels for things such as that. I'm referring to things such as when your channel was terminated because you violated the terms of service by charging people money to like, share, comment, subscribe, and upload videos to other channels. Refer to image Gyazo link to what's probably the paid promotions page, but it doesn't actually have any effect on the comment itself. AdSense withholds payments against those who violate the terms of service of YouTube. You were just blaming freedom because you got banned, didn't follow the rules, and therefore didn't get paid. I've noticed for a long while now your hate propaganda videos against freedom, and no network that, including freedom, will withhold your revenue nor give you copyright strikes, etc., simply because it is possible for a network to do so. Simply because it is not possible for a network to do so. My apologies. I've worked in multiple large YouTube networks, including TGN, Freedom, and others for almost 3 years now as my living, and I can tell you in confidence that no network has those abilities. All right, let's break this down. So the first paragraph doesn't need to be responded to because he's just responding to the comment, and he's pointing something out. I actually agree with it, that the issue should have been looked more into about why my channel was terminated. That doesn't matter. But where he says, I'm referring to such things as your channel being terminated because you violated the terms of service by charging people money to like, share, comment, subscribe, and upload videos to other channels. Like I said, I didn't know this was against the rules. That's not a reason why. I'm not saying my channel shouldn't have been terminated. I'm just saying that's the reason why I did that, is I didn't know it was against the rules. I didn't purposely break the rules. I didn't know I was breaking the rules. That's responding to his first comment where he basically said I should not break rules. A lot of bigger YouTubers actually do this method to earn revenue, as well as kind of weed out people so they have a reason to actually say no to people who want promotion, who come asking for shoutouts and stuff like that. So yeah. AdSense withholds money against those who violate the terms of service of YouTube. You were just blaming freedom because you got banned, didn't follow the rules, and therefore didn't get paid. Once again, you're wrong. AdSense would withhold the payments from freedom if it was a copyright termination. Any other terms of service violation, I know for 100% for a fact you get paid out. I have literally talked to 15 or more channels with numerous networks, some within freedom. The ones who are not within freedom got paid for a whole range of terms of service violations. And the ones within freedom didn't get paid, no matter what the terms of service violation was. So this was unique to freedom. I can isolate that. I know that for a fact, 100%. I've talked to enough people, talked to enough networks, and I wasn't blaming freedom that I got banned. I didn't care that I got banned. I've repeatedly said this. My YouTube channel was terminated. It was a secondary channel that had no meaning to me. It had some viral videos on it that earned some money, and that money was being taken away from me for a wrongful reason. I didn't know I was not following the rules, and the reason I didn't get paid is because of freedom. Freedom had the full ability to pay me. AdSense paid freedom the money. I know 100% for a fact, because it was a non-copyright termination, as well as the freedom never denied receiving the payment, that freedom got paid. And I've talked to multiple MCN owners. I've talked to network owners within like sub networks and stuff like that, and I've talked to partners who have been terminated for non-copyright terminations and copyright terminations, and the ones who got paid are the ones who had non-copyright terminations, some same reason I was terminated, and the ones who didn't get paid are the ones who had copyright terminations or the ones partnered with Freedom. That's what I was able to find. That's factual. You can't deny that, because I know that 100% for a fact. You can try, but it won't work out well. I've noticed for a long while now your hate propaganda videos against Freedom and no network. It's kind of worded weird. And no network that, including Freedom, will withhold your revenue nor give you copyright strikes, etc., simply because it is not possible for a network to do so. I never claimed Freedom gave me a copyright strike. I never claimed I had a copyright strike at all. I actually didn't receive a strike at all, copyright or community strike. My channel was just flat out terminated. I know a network can't issue a copyright strike. I've never said that. YouTube is the only one that can issue copyright strikes. Well, someone else can claim a copyright strike, but YouTube is the only one that can give those, claim those or get those on channels as copyright strikes. So the part about withholding revenue, actually, yes, Freedom can withhold their revenue because of what's in their contract, and they have withheld revenue from numerous channels for numerous reasons. They withheld the money from me, and then they kept it all for themselves. They've they admitted I forgot to mention this. Stefan admitted to Freedom actually withholding the money, so that means Freedom had the money. AdSense paid them, so AdSense didn't withhold the money. There you go. There's more reason. But Freedom has withheld my revenue and kept the money for themselves. They also went through this whole process where they were investigating channels that had fishy monetized views, and they would withhold the money so they could do an investigation, and then they would pay out later if the investigation came clean, or they'd hold it for themselves if the investigation came out bad. I don't really know how to word that, but in a negative fashion. So Freedom has the ability to withhold money, and they have. They've admitted to withholding money. The fact that they kept the money is the part that I'm pissed about, and they did keep the money. They should have paid me, but they didn't. I've worked in multiple large YouTube networks, including TGN, Freedom, and others for almost 3 years now as my living, and I can tell you in confidence that no network has those abilities. If that's true, then that's worrisome that you have worked so into these networks for 3 years and you were still incorrect in your assumptions and what you were saying, because the information above is not true, and I know that for a fact. You may have worked in multiple networks, but that doesn't mean you are at a position where you would have this knowledge. I've worked as a CEO for multiple networks. I've worked as a higher up staff member for multiple networks. I've had contact with numerous MCN owners, sub-network owners, and I've talked to numerous channels who have had problems similar to mine. I have done my research, and I know from prior knowledge, as well as I know from talking to people, that I have talked to people on Skype personally that have been terminated for the exact same reason, selling paid promotions, and they got paid, but they were partnered by a different network. So in every case, I mean, I think I talked to, for the exact same issue as mine, I think I talked to 4 people, and they were all partnered by other networks, all got paid, but I didn't. So yeah, this message really isn't hate mail. I hope I didn't come off as a dick. I'm just trying to discredit what's being said, because it is false. It is a largely false comment that is full of misinformation. If I were you, I wouldn't talk about your credentials when you post information like this that you either have been lied to, or you are just making up. I'm not sure which. I'm not sure where you pulled this information from, but it's not true. The whole thing about the AdSense thing is clearly not true because Freedom admitted to withholding the money. That means Freedom got paid from AdSense. AdSense did not withhold the money. At that point, it's Freedom's choice to pay me, but they didn't. Freedom was the one doing the investigation, not AdSense. So what you said there is wrong already, and AdSense only withholds the money on a copyright termination. I hope this video clears up some of the information or the misinformation about the Freedom issue. And I hope you guys liked Hate Mail episode 1. Thanks for watching. Make sure to comment, rate, and subscribe.